Hey, it's Lala Flower Girl here. Welcome back to an Islands update video. So we have got some new tools in Islands and they are so cool. I absolutely love them and a lot of builders are definitely going to love them. So learning how to use them and what their limits and stuff are is going to be interesting, but they are really good and a lot of people have been asking for these kinds of tools for a long time. So thank you so much to all the dev team for developing these new tools and putting them into the game for us. So yeah, awesome update. Alright, I'm going to get into showing you all about it, but before we do, if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. I am getting closer to my 1,000 subs, so I'm blown away by that, and I thank you so much for your support, and yeah, I hope you all still love the game as much as I do. So alrighty, we have our Greg's hammer and our forge hammer. Now you make them on the workbench, not the anvil this time, on the workbench, and you can just go into tools and scroll down to the bottom and you have them there. So they take enchanted diamonds, steel plates and pine wood. So they're not too expensive. The steel plates is probably the most expensive apart, or the harder one to get, rather than the enchanted diamonds. They've increased the drop rate, so they're a bit easier to get now, and I know a lot of people are doing core a lot. And it's good for XP for your combat and all your weapons and that, and you're going to get more diamonds, so that is really cool. So I have made my Greg's hammer and my forge hammer, and I'm going to show you what they do. So we're going to go down to my area down here that I had my big cactus farm. Oh, by the way, I got my 100 in farming, so I got that medal now as well. So we come down here and you can see we have our just a small area here that we can use these. So we take out our Greg's hammer. Who is Greg? I still don't know who is Greg. And it does a 9 block hit. So you can do that and you just hit it once. Done, boom, done. And now the other one that's really cool is the forge hammer. So this one actually builds blocks. Now it won't build dirt because dirt is not a block that we hold in our inventory. So you've got to have these blocks in your inventory. If you don't have it in your inventory, you won't be able to build with it because it uses the ones that are in your inventory to build with, just like if you had them on your hotbar. So you've still got to have them. So you can go and you can just keep building. Look, just a row of 7. Now that would just take forever if you did that one by one, so that is awesome. And then just as quickly you can break them down. And I guess if you just do it on the edge, you get like a 3. So if you don't want to do the whole lot, you can kind of reduce the amount that you get. Alright, so that is a really awesome feature. I love that. I think it's great. I'm going to just take all of this out now. Look, so easy, so quick. I love it. Whoop, nearly took myself out. Just be careful where you're standing when you do this. Oh my god, can you imagine playing Spleef with this now? That would be crazy. Oh, crazy times. It'd make a game of Spleef really quick, wouldn't it? get rid of all the blocks really quickly. Alright, that's enough for that. Alright, the other one is the hot swap button. So if you look in our update notes, it will tell you about the tools. So the 2 new tools, you will need to unlock the crafting recipe by getting Master Breaker and Master Builder. So there's just 50,000 blocks to do that, which most people would probably have, and it it's not a lot really if you climb building and stuff. Like my island here is over 50,000 blocks anyway, so you don't really take that long to get there. So then the Forge Hammer does the 7x1 multi-build, so that's really cool. Like I said, they've upped the rate of the enchanted diamonds for the next few weeks, so we got that. And this hot swap feature, so you've got your different buttons. So on your computer you've got a middle mouse button, which is like your scroll mouse, like your scroll button, just push it down. And then on mobile there is a little icon down here, and on your controllers is L2 and LT. So if you use those, then you know exactly what they mean. I don't use them, so I can't really help you with any of those. And we have these new blocks, so you go to John in the hub and he gives you thorn blocks and mud blocks, and they are 35 coins each. So I already went out and bought 1,000 of each. Probably won't need that many, but we got them. The industrial truffle bucket, which is made on the animal bench, and I will show you that in a minute because I've already set some up for my pig. And the industrial milker has also increase the size, so instead of having one slot of 12, you've now got 2 slots of 12, so you've got 24 buckets. And the privacy setting has been a bit broken, like some people had it, some people didn't, so now they've added that back in for everybody. So if you go into your manage island permissions here, you've got this privacy mode, which had appeared on some people's but not on everyone, so I've got that turned on, so nobody can visit me at the moment. So it's a kind of cool, because sometimes I want to play on public servers, but I don't always want people coming to see me, which most of the time I don't mind. 99% of the time I love it when people come, but there are those odd times that I just want to get my mind into building, or I'm trying to concentrate on something, and yeah, so then I would go to a private server. But then it's boring because I don't get to see all the chat and all that sort of thing. So I like to play on public servers because I like the interaction. But it's cool for certain times that you do want to be left alone. So, and that is really good. All right, let's go. I've got my animals over here. Let's go have a look at them. They're up here. And I've got my little teleporter. All right, thank goodness they're all sleeping. So I'm always petting the animals. Wherever you go, pet the animals so that you can get the XP for them. All right, and a few ducks. I really want an industrial nest for the ducks, but here we go. We have the industrial truffle barrel. That's what it looks like. And to make it, you go onto your animal bench, and there you need a truffle barrel, a conveyor belt, and 3 blue gears. So they're not too difficult to get hold of because the Slime King and the slimes drop them quite a bit. Alright, so and to make your truffles, what have we got in here? I don't have any. It's probably because I stopped feeding him. But that's all good. I can yeah, I'll fix that later. I was just trying to get him to give me some black ones, but he doesn't want to. That's alright, I'll fix that later. What do they have? Put them in there. Alright, that'll help with that. Alright, industrial milker. Okay, so now we've got 2 slots and we can put 24 in there. So I've got a yak and a cow, so they're doing my yak and my milk. So that's good. So getting that. Yeah, I really want that industrial nest next. I have to be annoying and ask for that. Alrighty, that's about it, I think, for those things. So let's have a look at the new thorn blocks and mud blocks. Now I'll come back down over here where I've got a bit of room to build with. Alright, so down here I'm just going to place, say if I place down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, Then I can use my forge hammer and I can build as many, and you can see down here that it's using the blocks from my inventory. That's cool. So this block actually does damage to you, but honestly it doesn't do as much damage as my passive healing, so I can sit in here all day and it won't actually hurt. Not really, but it's a cool feature to add in, and it's yeah, I love it. I think it's really good, and because you can run through them, if you actually put one in the ground like that, it's you can fall through that. So yeah, that'll be cool. So that's going to be really good. That'll just adds a little bit of fun, and it's got a cool pattern on it, so you could change them around. Let's have a look at some patterns. So do that, and you can rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. So you get different patterns on them. Oh, wrong one. You get some different patterns going. Alright, so break that, and I'm going to show you now. We've got this one, and I can build more of them as well. So there we have that, and this one slows you down, so if you run through it, slows you down, and you get the slow thing coming up there. So that also is going to make it really cool, I don't know, for hobbies and just a bit of fun around your island. Like I said, you could set traps for people. They'll think they're running over it and they fall through your island. A bit of a troll island having these in your ground. That'll be fun. Alright, I'm going to get rid of them. So easy. Love it. Alright, now the hot swap one is really cool. Let's have a look, and I will get rid of all these things here. Okay, so I've got empty inventory. So if I use my middle mouse button and I put my mouse on, I think it's different for mobile. I think you've got to be looking at it or standing on it for mobile. But for computer, just put your mouse on it, middle click, and there I've got my grass. Alright, and if I middle click, there I've got my marble, and what else? I've got honeycomb blocks up here. If I middle click, I've got honeycomb, and you can pick up some items. I find with the chest though, it won't pick up this chest. For some reason it picks up this small chest, and I'm guessing it's because it's the first one in the inventory. When you put that in your inventory and you look up chest, it's the first one, so it's just defaulting to that. So that one is not quite functioning just yet. And same with like trees. If you middle click on trees, you end up with leaves, and yeah, it'll pull the leaves out. But that's because we don't have a full grown tree in our inventory. We have saplings, but these are not saplings, so it's a different, so that's just that. So yeah, but if you click on a totem, it'll pull the totem. See, got that in my inventory now. Let me have a look. It does work for flowers, so let's have a look over here. So I've got a mundane tulip. See if I've got any in my inventory. Yep, there we go, I've got some there. I can see, do I have a do I have a blue chrysanthemum? Yes, I do. So you can quickly check those things. Like I can go out here. Well, my grass, tall grass. There we go. See, do I have any presents? No, that one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Alright, let's see. Do I have any of them? No. I wonder if these work. Do I have any of them? Yes, I do. And them? Yep, got them as well. I think I find that if you're actually holding something, let me see. So I'm holding the totems, and say I click on the train, it'll actually put it in that one that I'm holding. So I think that's really awesome feature, because then let me just get some more different blocks out. If you're actually building with different blocks, so if we've got this combination of blocks that we want to use in our build, so we want those. Oh, hang on, can't use that one because I've only got, no, wrong tool. I need to get my tools out. All right. Okay, get rid of that one. What's another one I can put out? Say that one. So I'll put that one there. Alright, and now if you've got yourself, let me see, what would I normally have? I would normally have in my toolbar that one. I'll probably have that one and that one. Might have that. So I've got a full toolbar. All right, say if I'm holding onto my sword, but I want to swap it out for a block. So if I want to use this birch plank, then I can put down whatever I want with that. And I think, oh, hang on, now I need the honeycomb. So I pick the honeycomb and it puts it into that one that I'm holding on to. Then I can build with my honeycomb. Same if I've got marble, that'll swap it out to the marble one, and then it swaps it out to the basalt. So there we go. That is an awesome feature that you can do. So you can have it set up so you've got a sample of each of the blocks that you want in your building, and then you can just hold the block and just hot swap it to whichever one you're working on. So that is a really big deal, because then you don't have to go through here and search through your inventory, which I'm sure most people have got, like me, got a massive inventory, and trying to find everything just isn't quick. It's annoying. Even with the search one, it's a bit hard, but this is really good. Okay, and now I can get rid of these blocks. Awesome. Love it. That is so good. Absolutely love it. Alrighty, I think that's covered everything. Alright, let's just go into the hub quickly and we will see where the merchant is for the blocks. So go into the hub. Okay, so here we are in the hub. We've spawned in, and the block guy is just head straight towards the statue and then turn right and head towards this building here, and here he is. Here is John, our block man, and in here we have all the different blocks that you can, well, you can sell wood here, but I wouldn't recommend it. You can buy all these different ones, and down here we have our mud block and our thorn block, so that's where you can buy them from. So that is that. All right, what else? I think that might just about do it for this one. All right, well, that's it from me. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you next time.